So, today I'm going to talk to you about how not to lose your wallet. First off, don't wear a pair of pants that has a hole in the back pocket, because you might lose your wallet through the back pocket. That's pretty much it. Don't do that. I lost my wallet. So, I went into a place, into a truck stop, and they had this taco place. It was a Stripes. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Stripes here in Texas, but they have these places, and they're called Stripes. They're truck stops, and they have this, like, Texas taco or Tejas taco or something. Is it Llano taco? Laredo taco? I think it's something to do with Texas. So, actually, Laredo might be a good name for this truck. I've been wanting to come up with a name for the truck, and I just haven't done it yet. Laredo? There used to be a song. Oh, Laredo, don't let her go. I'm not very good at singing, so take her by the horn. So he keeps going. And let the wheels turn slow. I like that song. It was always good. And my other truck, the Peterbilt at Star, was Amarillo. So Laredo would be a good name for this truck. I'm going to call it Laredo. Thanks, guys. I figured out the name of the truck. Anyway, so this taco place in this place, and it was lunchtime, and I wanted a taco, and I pulled into the Stripes, and I was gonna get a taco, and I walk in, and they're, cleaning up or whatever, and I kind of like, are you guys closed? And they're like, no mas, and I'm just like, so I go up to the counter, and I'm like, did they close? And the guy's like, yeah, they closed. I'm like, okay, not a big deal. So I'll get something from the hot deli. So I go over to the cabinet for the hot deli, and I get like a couple of those like crispy doughs, the corn dog, and some other stuff, And I go up to the counter, and I whip my wallet out. I knew I had a hole in my pocket because I was keeping my wallet in my hip pocket, right? So I whip it out of my hip pocket, I whip my card out, and I paid for it and everything. And I put it all back together, and I'm talking to the guy about the tacos. And what do? I put my wallet in my back pocket. I know that my back pocket is not good for keeping my wallet. I put the wallet in my back pocket. What happens? Wallet immediately falls out on the ground, right? I don't notice it because I'm busy talking about why the taco place is closed. So I walk out the door and I get into the truck, and for some reason I was like, I better check, make sure I have everything. So I'm like feeling around, like, do I have like all my stuff? Is it? Oh crap! Where's my wallet? And I'm like, shit. So I get out of the truck, I go running back in because it's been like 2 minutes. Obviously it's gonna be on the ground between the truck and the counter where I left. And so I'm like, okay, if that's where it is, I'm not gonna really worry about it. So I go back inside. It's not on the floor. It's not on the ground anywhere between where the truck was parked and where the counter was. So I walk in. Anybody turn in a wallet? No, nobody's turned in a wallet. And I'm like, shit, crap, because that's got everything in it. The gas card, both of my credit cards, 2 of my debit cards, and then it has my driver's license and my medical certificate in it. It has, my social security card in there, which you're not supposed to keep your social security card with your driver's license, but apparently I'm special enough to do that. So, special in at least one way, and so like it's all in that. I can't find it. I checked all the trash cans, see if like maybe they open it. There's no cash in there, so maybe they open it. Like we're looking for trash, couldn't find the trash or whatever. And they like throw it in the damn trash can or something like that, And nothing, all the cards, business cards that I had for different things were in there, all of it, And just so what do you do? Like, I'm driving the truck. I don't have my stuff, right? So I do have a copy of my medical certificate on my phone, because when in Texas, I don't know if you guys know how it works or not, but when you get your medical certificate, you have to provide that to the state. The company doesn't provide it anymore. It used to be, it was a company's responsibility to send it to you, but Texas changed it. And they changed it to, now you have to send it into the state. So I made a copy of it on my phone, and I faxed it, emailed it, both to the Texas Department of Transportation, So I know that they have a copy of it, which is not a problem, and I know I have a copy of it on my phone. So that's cool. So I got that. I've got my driver's license number memorized, so I have that. But I called the police because I wanted to make sure that if I get pulled over, I can go, here's the case number for my wallet being missing. And it wasn't really missing. It would have fallen out on my back pocket and landed on the ground, and somebody picked it up behind me that was waiting in line, and they took off with it, thinking, we're gonna go, paint the town red with this truck driver's credit cards. And jokes on them. I have a system it's my own system, and I will freely share my system with you. But here's the thing: I have 3 checking accounts. Okay, I have a personal checking account for everything that I do that's just for me. I have a business checking account that I pay all my bills out of, and then I have, and it's not like a business, like an official business checking account. It's just what I pay, like, my household bills out of. So I call it my household account. Okay, and then I have a third secret account with no card attached to it. Okay, and that third account is where all my money goes. So when I have money deposited, it goes into the third account. No card attached to it. I don't share that account information with anybody. Nobody gets that information. If they get information, it's either this account or this account, but it's not that account. It's like right in the middle on my screen when I pull it up, so that's why it's in the middle. So anyway, so if I want money for something, if I go into a store and I want to spend $10, I pull my phone out and I move $10 from the big account to one of the smaller accounts to spend on stuff. So I was able to go in on my app and immediately move all the money that was in the other 2 accounts and put them in the middle account. And if anybody tried to go out and paint the town red with my credit cards, they were turned off within 10 minutes. And there was no money in them. They would have gotten like $1 combined out of the 2 accounts. So, needless to say, that was fun. And then I called the police, and like I told you, so I could get a case number in case I get pulled over. So I think I'm okay, more or less. It's just that now I'm going to have to take a day or 2 off and have to go sit at these different offices. Go to the Social Security office and sit. Go to the driver's license office and sit. Really, my bank's pretty good, so I may not be able to, I may not have to sit as far as the bank is concerned. They used to be able to make the credit cards right there. I'd go in and say, I need a new credit card. And they go, okay. They go to the back room and bring me back a new credit card. But when they put the little chip in the credit cards now, and so because of that, it has to be ordered and sent to you. So I'll be able to get like a temporary debit card so I can do stuff out on the road. But I guess, and then when I get home, at some point I'll have my cards will be there. But anyway, so what's the lesson that we learned today that I should have known? Don't wear pants with holes in the pocket. I've worn these pants on and off before, and I always put my wallet in my hip pocket. It's never been a problem. But I've gotten into such a habit of just like being inside and slipping that wallet back in my back pocket that's what I did. So what did I lose? I lost some pretty important stuff. My uncle said that I ought to keep my medical certificate in my folder that I keep on the truck, and he is right. And the reason I used to keep my medical certificate, the reason I have my medical certificate in my wallet is when I worked for Star, you didn't know what truck you were going to drive that day. So you didn't have this folder you were always carrying around with you, or this backpack you were always carrying around with you. I had everything in my wallet, and that way I could just get into whatever truck I needed to and not really worry about it. And that's why it was in my wallet. So, at Star, you'd get in a Freightliner for one trip, and then get in a Mack dump truck, and then get out of that, get into a Ford dump truck, and then get out of that, get into a Peterbilt, flatbed, and come back, get out of that, get in a Peterbilt dump, come back, get out of that, get in a Marmon, and go down to the field and get some grass, and come back, blah, blah, blah. And so, you wanted to make sure you had all your paperwork with you in case you got pulled over. And that's the way I always did it. So anyway, there you go. That's how my day's going. So hopefully you guys are having a better day. I wanted to talk to you guys today about maybe like the numbers that I have coming in as far as the company's concerned, or my business is concerned now. But the wallet happened, so I figured I'd share that instead. sew your your holes up, or buy new pants. That's gonna be my thing. I'm just gonna go buy pants. Anyway, at least I was 400 miles from home when it happened, and I have enough gas to get all the way home. So there is that. Anyway, keep the shiny side up. See you down the road.